Hey everyone, welcome. So today we traded PRQR. Still not feeling 100%. Still a little under the weather. Just been very tired and busy lately. But besides that, we traded from bed today. Just scanning stocks and I noticed PRQR. This trend upwards. Resistance at 8.88 and then a pretty aggressive sell-off to break below VWAP here on the 5-minute. You can see it more clearly on the 1-minute there. And then I noticed this sort of consolidation pattern there. And I like the characteristics. It is a mid-float stock at 48.63 million shares. The volume 28.65 million, average volume 755.87 thousand. Definitely high relative volumes, trading about 29 times more than it normally does. So I like the characteristics. Definitely understood that after the sell-off, if it consolidates, there's a possibility of the price moving back up or reversing. And so right now we're in this consolidation period, but we are being patient we're waiting for confirmation there. Excuse me. And I know that the low so far is around 740. It does peekaboo underneath it for a bit, and then I was thinking a break above 764 would be great. There's a little resistance there at 770 as well. To break definitely above 764 with the stop loss near this support there. So we have our order ready, but you can see clearly there's resistance right here around 764. We're still waiting for that breakout. And since it's a mid-float stock, it moves a little slower than low float stocks. So in other words, we actually waited for the breakout instead of adding right before the breakout. And this little pullback was actually perfect because if you notice this pivot there, that helped me have my stop loss underneath that pivot. And you see as soon as it broke that level, I went ahead and threw out the order there, waiting for that little pullback. Take your time. Boom, it added us there. There it is, got filled up. Smaller position after yesterday's loss. There's bid support there at 771. There's resistance at 776. Again, it should hold those levels, and our stop loss is underneath that pivot there that I mentioned a moment ago. Went up to 783. We're looking for that break above 783. Though if you look at the level 2, there's resistance there at 781 already. And there it is. Briefly peekaboos above that area. And we know that also since we are underneath the VWAP, VWAP will act as a resistance as well. So it starts struggling there a little bit for a few minutes, pulls back, looking for that pullback, looking for that break, and then right perfectly at the VWAP it tapped, and as soon as it tapped it got rejected. And at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, okay, pull back. If it breaks above VWAP, once again, we'll go ahead and raise our stop loss. So there it is. There's resistance at 780. There's 782 as well. That level, 782, 783 area, we knew it had to break once again. If it took too long to break and the resistance stayed really heavy, as you can see all these candles, there's resistance. We knew that it'll probably disanimate the buyers and the sellers will eventually win the fight. And so we're trying to figure out what we had in our favor. I noticed this ascending support line there. And the price action was creating higher lows, and then boom, finally broke above VWAP, and it broke the top of this candle here as well. So there's a new high there, 789, breaks above the whole dollar, and now we are literally 3 cents before taking profit. We raise our stop loss there, pulls back towards VWAP. We're thinking it could still pull back all the way towards the 780s. Now we are 1 cent away. Yeah, and these, especially the 1 minute chart, kind of lags a little bit, which can't wait to gain more experience so that I can get better software for trading. And so far so good. It's holding those levels above VWAP. You know, we're just waiting for it to push up a little more and take our profit. And there it is. This trade took about 10 minutes while in bed. 6% move. And that's it. So I'll definitely go ahead and make a video on the strategy, and it'll include all the statistical characteristics that I look at before taking a trade, and that's regarding float, volume, type of stock, and I'll get started on that as soon as I buy a computer or monitor. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions, or if it makes sense, let me know, and we'll take it from there. See y'all. Bye.